A short horror story for the young and old. It was the night of October 31, 1999, and a huge horror attraction was opened for the night. There were millions of people from around the world, of all ages. There was a huge haunted house, a pirate's ship, a graveyard, and so much more to see. But this story mostly takes place at the pirate's ship. Continue if you dare, for I have warned you, the red is not the red you want to know more about. As we enter the pirate's ship, we see a small trapdoor on the abandoned ship. An old skeleton of many years tells you to go inside if you want to live out in the deep seas. You go in the trapdoor and into a ball pit to catch your fall, as you enter the treasure room. There are many pirates with half of their skin on their face torn off, or missing an arm, or even still alive but very thin. There will always be a guide for you and anyone else you're with. This couple got more than a guide. The couple entered the room and started walking to the guide they were assigned with. She was all smiles, happy to see them. Her name was Emily Banger, and she was one of the managers working that cold dark night. She was a mother of 2 and had a husband. None of them could make it to the attraction. She had been waiting for a few minutes for her assigned person or people. The couple got closer and closer, and then a loud crash silenced the room. In terror, the couple stood very still and couldn't believe what they just witnessed. The little girl, who was with her parents in front of them, let out a blood-curdling scream. Her parents looked back to check on her. They saw what happened. Emily was lying on the ground in a pool of blood, the glass chandelier right on top of her. The chandelier had fallen right on top of her, glass in her body, cuts, scars, and blood, lots of blood. All her bones were crushed and turned almost completely to dust. Everyone in the room was petrified of the scene. This never happened ever in history of this place. She was then rushed to the hospital and the doctor called her husband. He answered the phone with curiosity. "Hello?" he said into the phone. "We wanted to call you because," the doctor started to explain to the husband, leaving him at the end, in disbelief and terror. He got in the car with the kids. The kids didn't know what was happening. "Father," the son said, "why did you rush us in the car?" That question made the husband burst into tears on the way to the hospital. He went as fast as he could, but didn't try to get pulled over. They soon got to the hospital and the husband went into the room. The kids weren't allowed. The doctor explained to the kids what had happened. They as well burst into tears like their father. That was the last time they got to see her. The last time they got to smell her sweet scent. The last time they got to hear her soft and beautiful voice. The last time they could be loved by her again. The news.
Emily Banger was a 23-year-old woman, dark brown hair, brown eyes, and last seen wearing a pirate costume after her death. She was known by being crushed by the chandelier in the treasure room of the pirate ship horror attraction. All her bones were crushed and almost dust. Nobody that worked there knew how the chandelier had fallen and don't really want to know. Her friends and family and even strangers attended a funeral for her. The couple that witnessed it in front of them sent all of their love and appreciation for her at her funeral and prayed for her to go to heaven and live a new life there. Her 2 children said they visit the graveyard every night with their father and pray to their mother. This was 24 News. Thank you for tuning in.